Hey Pinsiders, my name is Tim. I'm Underspin on Pinside, and I saw a request on how these sounds are being swapped out, specifically in Tron. So I wanted to show you. I've been actually working on Tron for a couple, 3 days now, and I've only used the program for the same amount of time. So I'm not as adept at it as others might be, but I want to show you what I've been doing. So it starts with this, the Pinball browser. I actually have that open right now. That is a free download. That is, I believe, found at the top of the thread. I went to the Stern website and got the actual bin file for Tron. That's 1.74. It's out right now. And then Audacity is a free program. It's an editing software. I've never used it. I'm starting to use it now. I've actually been more comfortable with Goldwave. That's what I've been using for years. It's just a really simple program to bring in an audio signal and save it into any number of formats. So I'm comfortable with that. But anything you can do in Goldwave, you can also do in Audacity. I just haven't taught myself how to do it yet. So it starts with this here. Here's the Pinball browser. There's your program, and what you want to do is you want to open the bin file into this program. So you'd open it up. There's your 174. You're going to open that up. I have been actually working on it, so I renamed it, and I'm gonna open that one up for you. So the first thing it does is it opens it up to the video clips, and you can play those all the way through. I'm sure you can start swapping out clips and making your own stuff. I'm not good at it, not yet at least, and haven't even tried it. I've been doing the sound, and the sound system is right next door here, sound system. When you open up Sound System, you're going to see a zillion requests, and all these requests are links to the actual clip that they want you to play. So 274, for example.
Tickets awarded.
Tickets awarded. Again, something that's not found in the game. I'm sure in a redemption area you're going to hear that. So
ticket.
There you go. All these sounds, all the sound effects.
I've heard the chatter.
All right, so they're all listed here. They're all under different requests. And what I did was I went through and I went and found all the songs during the modes. So Clue, Gem, Light Cycle, Sea Simulation. At the top, 32 is what I call default. That's the squirrely synth music that plays whenever you're not in a mode, and it's actually pretty boring. I've been working with Gem, so that is request number 134. So I'm going to go play that for you if I can find it. And again, shitty camera work, I apologize. Here's request 134. When you go into Gem mode, you hear. Alright, so that's all familiar to us. So what I do is I have my other screen open here. I'm going to close this out. In Audacity, I'm going to show you Goldwave, but in Audacity you can do the same thing. You want to record new music or get it from somewhere, bring it in. I think I got mine off a disc somewhere or even off YouTube. There's a whole bunch of remixes for Tron Legacy that are amazing. Check them all out. I'm going to start a new file. I would have started a new file. I've already been working on it, but this is mono. You always want to record in mono, and you always want to record at 24,000 at a sampling rate. I had done that, so I brought in a file. I brought in some new music, and I had already saved it. It's called Gem. So when I actually recorded this, here, I need to go back here and show you this. Gem here, you see how Gem is 32 seconds and 0.026 milliseconds? Really important. That's super important in this, and this is why I use my Goldwave, is I can stretch this out and try to make the loop as close to 32 and 26 milliseconds long, because if you do it wrong, you'll either hear a skip when it loops over, or you'll hear, if it's not long enough, you'll just hear silence until the clip is replayed. So everything runs in a loop, so you have to get as close to 32 seconds as you possibly can. I did that. So my new Gem sound, I wanted this song. So that's a pretty familiar one. And it does sound amazing on the machine. I've already tried this out. So once I bring in my file, I save it as a mono file, and then I move to Audacity, which is this one here. Audacity is where you want to do the compression, and that's all under effects. The two things that I use here at Audacity are the compressor, which is right here, and then the normalizer, or normalize, which is right here. Compressor squashes the sound so that you maximize the entire space of the sample. And what you don't want to do is, here at the top and the bottom, you would get clipping. What you don't want to do is clip, and even if you're getting pretty close, that's where the normalizing comes in. So if I go to normalize, I do use the default at -1 dB. Look closely at this clip here, and it should shrink a little bit when I press OK. Alright, so you saw that. Now what that would do is, if you had been clipping at the top or the bottom, it would bring that down to avoid clipping, and that's absolutely what you need to do, otherwise your clip will sound like crap. I'm going to go ahead and undo that, since I pretty much maxed this entire thing out. And then you would, from Audacity, I export it, and I export it as a 16-bit PCM. It's going to be a mono, and I've already saved it as what's called Gem99, just for simplicity's sake. So you go back to the Pinball browser, and now you are ready with your clip to import it. So here's the old one, and let's get rid of it. I'm going to import it. Here's my Gem99. Takes a second. When that shows up again, it's ready. And you can do this for all the sounds, all the songs right here. Write down the list. You just write them down. Go find them, and then you're gonna become an editing master. And becoming an editing master means mastering the art of the loop. It's all about the loop, and once you get that down, you're good to go. So when you are done and you feel like you're ready to try in a game, you would save as, and then click on your file again. You're going to replace it, and there you go. So you would take that bin file, put it on a thumb drive, stick it in your Tron, and it's going to have all brand new songs. So I hope that's a help. Let me know if you need something else. I would be happy to help. So again, sorry for the shitty camera work and the babbling, and have a good time with it. Bye bye.